nothing love ya, even though the skies are grey above ya. Hey there, Yorkshire.
The face cam is here properly. I've got a brand new camera, it's all set up, and hopefully it's looking a lot better. So do let me know down in the comments, guys, what you think of this. And you might be able to see some of it's in my office setup to do my airsoft stuff. Feel free, if you know about that subject, to ask me questions about that as well. But otherwise, we need to get into a brand new season with the FM21 beta with Leeds United. So let's get going. And hopefully this is going to be a lot of fun. So here we are in season number 2. There's been one game played so far, Man United versus Manchester City. Man United won. We are playing Arsenal for the first game of the season. There's been some transfers, there's been some bits and bobs happening. A few players aren't happy and things like that because I've tried to sell a couple that won't go and bits and bobs like that. Lots of things to get you up to speed with. In terms of the main things though, we've still got quite a healthy budget. We have obviously sold players and things like that. But just to quickly start with the transfers then, because I know that's what you guys are going to be interested in. Everybody loves a good transfer. So let's go straight to the transfer history then. So we have brought in a bit more than this. I don't know why it's only showing that. Maybe it's because the amount of classes last year. Yeah, the classes last year. Okay, well, we'll start the ones that are classes this year and then go back to those. I did a few bits of the business before it kind of swapped over, I guess, to this year. But either way, we have got João Mario on the free transfer. Already showed you this guy, but now he's in the club. 3.5 star, 28 years old, worth 32.5 million, coming from Inter Milan. Although he has been on loan for a couple of seasons out. He did all right with Portugal and Sporting there. But I think he's a really good, solid player to play in that Mezzala role for us. He's got really good passing, technique, first touch. Just all around, I think he's a really good upgrade on, for example, like Click and Shackleton and so on. So I think massive good buy there. Did notice that we're obviously quite short as a backup goalkeeper. I saw Kiko last year, never really replaced him. We didn't really have a major issue. I think the backup keeper maybe was only needed in like one game. I think even that we kind of got away with. But I brought in Filip Stankovic, which was quite good because Meslier is still away on international duty. We will miss this game today. But he's a decent player. We're only paying 2.4k as a backup goalkeeper, and he's pretty solid. He'll do as a rotation backup option, and that's all I'm kind of bothered about with him. In terms of some of the outs, then you can see a few here. There is still some that's going to be classed as the previous year. A few youngsters gone out. Rafi Muric, Berardi. Forshaw, we'll let him go after his loan for 1.5, raising up. A few guys gone out on loan. Some I tried to sell, like De Bock, but he just will not leave the club. Real Leeds United fans, of real world, will know what I mean about that one. Just never seems to want to leave. Now, this is kind of where we start then. So I brought 3 players in for some decent money here. Christopher Ayer, he is going to be our new first choice centre-back. 27.5 million is worth, 84 grand a week he's on. 3.5 star current ability potential. He's 23 years old. I just think he's a really good, solid player for us. Maybe not spectacular, but I think overall he's a good upgrade on Cooper, who is going to be dropped down to be sort of a backup rotation centre-back, although he has picked up a knock. The thing is, he can also play in other roles, so if we do get desperate in other injuries and we're stacked in centre-backs, he can move around and cover elsewhere. But I think Christopher Ayer, a really good, solid player. He's not like super quick, but I think he's a good, solid option there, just to hopefully give us a slight upgrade. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, they did want about 30 million for him, but I decided to loan him instead with a potential £28.5 million future fee if we want. He is going to be our Mezzala in the centre, and we're paying 72 grand of his wages and stuff. I think we're getting a good deal here. We'll see how he goes. Maybe make that permanent if we do another season and things like that. But yeah, 27 years old. I want to have some English players in there. I did also look at Ross Barkley, who was available from Chelsea, but he didn't want to join us. But I feel like this is a decent player to bring in there, bolster that midfield. Now, Denzel Dumfries rounds up our ins. He is a new fullback, wing-back player. We paid, as you see there, 17.25 million, which is a release fee, and he's on 55 grand a week. I think he's a good step up from Luke Ayling, and will hopefully give us a nice little bit of an upgrade in that position for us. 25 years old, Dutch international. In terms of some more of the outs over here, you can see a few more young players going out. We saw Diego Llorente for 12.25 million. Click for 7.75. He loaned out Alioski. I wanted to sell him, but no one was interested, and then he kicked off. We'd already sold Bamford. You already saw that one before. Kabay left on a free and a few loans and stuff there. So not major amounts happened, but we have brought in a bit of money and we've spent a bit of money. And this is kind of how the squad is now looking, guys. So Stankovic will be in goal today. We'll just have like the grayed out player on the bench because Meslier is back after Sunday, so on Monday, so he will be back for the next game against Leicester. Misses today's against Arsenal though, but Stankovic can play in goal, that's fine. We've got Dumfries making his debut there. Big D and Ayer will be our first choice centre-back pairing there. You can see we've just got a slight upgrade, I think, there. Leif Davis, should he be playing? No, he shouldn't. Stuart Dallas should be playing with Leif Davis. No, actually, no, he'll be off. Almost made a boo-boo there. That's from the last friendly. Stuart Dallas there, but we do have Leif Davis, who is a good backup player, hence why I kind of loaned out Alioski, because I feel we've got Dallas, and we've got Davis there, who's a youngster with potential. We've got Calvin Phillips in his usual top dealer and playmaker with Mario and Chamberlain in the mezzals. Again, just a nice upgrade on what we had previously. We've got Jack Harrison, Rafinha, and Rodrigo. Now, I did look over players. I had a bid accepted from Edouard from Celtic when I was bidding for Ayer. He ended up going to Man United, so we'll see how he goes this season. He looks a really good player, but when I compared them like for like, Rodrigo's just got that pace to burn, and I feel like we're only doing like one more season, we're doing this season, so it's not a major issue. If we're planning for the future, maybe we'd look at Edouard. If we had two up front, I probably would have gone with him as well, but I decided to stick with Rodrigo, and so the kind of front three hasn't really changed. Bench, obviously Meslier will come back in the squad. Cooper is injured at the minute, Sturridge is injured. Wilshere tried to get rid of him, no one's interested, and he's kicking up a bit of a fuss, which has kind of annoyed some of the players in the group. Costa, Greenwood, Geldart, got a few youngsters here. We've got Buguz, who's come back from me on loan, who's like a decent kind of Mezzala backup there as well. We've got Creswell at centre-back. We've got a lot of youngsters really on the bench, but ones with potential, and I want to give game time to those guys. But yeah, let me know what you think of the squad, guys. I think we've done a few decent little upgrades there with some players, and all in all, I think I'm nice and happy and ready to kick on. There was a few more players we could have gone for, but in the end, I felt like this was enough. So let's get in the game against Arsenal then and see how we do, guys, in the first game of our second season. Hopefully we're not going to have second season syndrome that some clubs do get. We're going to say give the fans the money's worth, and hopefully the new boys will impress. Although, first little highlight we've got is a defensive action by one of those new boys, Dumfries. Xhaka on the ball, holding. Now, we do obviously have the Champions League this year, so that's going to, potentially cause things. Oh, that looks like it's going to be a penalty kick from Big D there. Consulting VAR, but I think they're going to give it. It did look like a bit of a trip. Is given, yeah. Unfortunately, going to be a penalty kick 2 minutes in. Not the ideal start for us here, boys. Not the ideal start. Pepe, come on, new boy. Oh, come on. Stankovic, the new goalkeeper. He's only going to be a backup, but he's already made a name for himself with that save there. Come on, boys. I am intrigued to see how we do this second season. If we can do as well as we did in that first season. There's Harrison tackled there, unfortunately. Looks like they're playing a three in the back with Xhaka just holding in front of them. And they are playing it out, That is the Arsenal way. Dumfries intercepts nicely into Jamari, into Rodrigo. Oh, he's at the post. Oh, that was a beautiful bit of build-up play there. New boys involved, which is good to see. Rodrigo couldn't apply the finish, though. Not a lot of chances for either team, really. We'll see how this highlight goes, and then I'll probably do like an encouragement or something. Just see if we can get a little bit more going forward from us. Although that's another good interception. Harrison on the ball here. Beating his man nicely. Finds Rodrigo. Rodrigo should score. He should be scoring that. I am going to do an encouragement. We probably should be 1-0 up here, guys. But then equally, they had a penalty which they missed. So I think 1-0 would be a reasonable scoreline. So again, it's no different than 0-0, I guess. Dumfries on the ball here. What can he do? Finds Mario, who dinks it, but straight into the arms of the keeper there. Not the best finish. But good to see the new guys involved. Dumfries has been heavily involved so far in the early sort of half an hour. Fantastic ball, but good clearance as well from Arsenal. Although that's poor, we do pick it up. Chamberlain, Rafinha, what can he do? Rafinha finds Chamberlain and hits the post. And obviously Chamberlain playing against one of his old clubs here in Arsenal. The club when he sort of made his name a bit, he came through. They do have Lacazette off the pitch here, so this could be an opportunity while they're down to 10 men, although Bellerin in down the side here. That was a very interesting pass back. Rodrigo beats his man. Another one straight into the arms of Leno there. We're having chances, but just not taking them as things stand. Mario tries to find out Rodrigo. Bellerin. Interception. The game's gone a little bit stuttery there, which I don't know why. Harrison. Hit the post again. I honestly don't believe it, guys. We've hit the post again. Come on, Dallas. Into Chamberlain. Rodrigo. Rafinha. Deflected. Oh. How many chances are we going to have? And is it going to be one of those things where you regret, you kind of rue those missed chances? We've had quite a lot of opportunities here, guys. A little bit disheartening not to be going in at half-time. At least 2 to the good, I would say. We've had some gilt-edged chances. Like I say, we've been the better team. Keep going. I mean, that's what we have been, the better team. We just need that... Aubameyang got injured there. We just need a bit of luck in front of goal. And that little extra bit of quality just to finish things off. I'm going to go for another encouragement. 60 minutes on the clock. We're playing all right. Just need that opening goal, guys. Come on, Harrison. I mean, he's not moved. So they're appealing for offside. Hang on. Let's just see what happens. Come on. Oh, disallows the goal. Come on. Give us a bit of luck, guys. We're just not getting that bit of luck here, it seems. Not going our way. 68 minutes on the clock. Let's have a little look then. What have we got on the bench? So, Harrison not having a good game. We're going to bring Greenwood because he's either-footed. So that's really good. And both these guys are young. They can play in that role as well, the inside forward role, as well as striker, which does give us a little bit more rotation options from them. Now, Chamberlain not having the greatest of games, so I am going to bring Shackleton on for him for a bit of fresh legs. We'll leave it at that for now. Couple of changes. Let's see, boys, if we can just get a goal. We deserve a goal out of this match. And I'm going to go for a fire up and see if that maybe just ignites something in us. Hopefully positive. As Dumfries, he's picked up a knock actually, Dumfries. Rodrigo, though, collects this down the line. Can he pick someone out? He's still got it. Got Greenwood. Oh, he's at the post. But Rafinha should be finishing up. And hopefully, although I just saw the referee. No, it's fine. See, this bloody VAR. I mean, it's like real life, I guess. You're sort of on edge about, is it going to stand? Is it going to stand? And you're kind of like half not celebrating. I mean, I guess, yeah. It's like real life. It kind of is ruining that celebration. But Rafinha gets us the goal after a good shot from Greenwood, actually. But come on, boys. Still 15 minutes to go in this game. And like I say, arguably, we should be a couple to the good at least here. But hopefully, maybe we can go and do that now. As Rodrigo finds Greenwood. Back to Phillips. Good ball out to Dumfries. I might have to bring him off, actually. Greenwood, back to Dumfries. Can he be involved before I do? If I get a second goal here, I'd definitely take him off. Rest him. Phillips. Oh, another post. Another post shot. I think we're going to have to bring him off. We have got Ailey on the bench, so it's kind of a light for light in terms of natural fullbacks there. We'll do that change. I just don't want to risk him being a new guy. And he looked like he's had a really good game as Dumfries. I've seen him involved quite a lot. With a lot of headers out, balls forward, so hopefully he doesn't have a big injury or anything. And they are coming forward here, so we've got to be careful. Oh, we're a little bit exposed on his flank. Come on. For a second, heart in mouth. Whenever you go down in the box, heart in mouth, although that's really poor from us. Thomas on the ball here. Good block. Only goes fans as El Neni. Ball comes in. Lacazette defended. Phillips clears. Come on, Mario. The break is on here. We've got an overlap on the other side if you can switch it. Tackle though, good tackle for Marcos Alonso. Obviously moved from Chelsea there. Did spot him available, and I was debating whether to go for him, but at like 30 million, I just thought, nah, I'm pretty happy with what we got there. 5 minutes of extra time. We've been the better side, I would say, but there is a couple of minutes left, and the highlight. Dallas goes back to Stankovic, to Phillips. Finds Rodrigo, who lays it off to Shaq. He's got an overlap there. Not quite the ball I would have said to use, but Dallas, weaving his way in the box, cleared, hacks it clear, in fact. Ayer pumps it straight back. Phillips. Oh, that's not a good place to lose it. This could be dangerous, guys. Ayer. Oh, Lacazette blocks. Ayling clears it. Oh, this is tense. This is tense. Oh, a free kick. The last action of that game could be a free kick to them, although there's actually still a minute to go. They took it pretty quick, which you would imagine they do. Lacazette, defend it. Good block from Big D there. it's all hands to the pump at the end. Last couple of minutes of this game, it looks like 30 seconds to go, boys. 30 seconds to go, and we can open things up with a win, which we deserve. I definitely feel like we've been the better side here. Yes, there are a couple of late chances here, but, you know, Stankovic has not really had a major save to make apart from that penalty kick. And there we go, boys. We win 1-0, scrappy 1-0. But Arsenal are still a brilliant side, so, you know, we are still technically a newly promoted side. We've only been up, you know, this is only our second season up. But there we go, boys. We kick it off with a win. So hopefully, 4-6 days, yeah, we can deal with that. We can deal with that. Hopefully, guys, you think we've done some good transfers. Let me know where you might think we can finish this year. I'd like to think we can go and push that top 4 again. It might be a lot more difficult with the Champions League. Do let me know how you think we might get in there. I'm super excited to find who we get, which is a little while away yet, but cannot wait to find out who we get in the group stage. I do kind of want like a big team, like a Barca, just to have some fun and play them and see what happens, guys. But either way, hope you enjoyed it. If you have, smash that like button, and I'll see you very soon.